Alright, so a quick recap of what happened last time. The group had a serious, unfortunate event happen last time. I'm entirely surprised it happened. The party went to Low Lantern to confront Emmerich Vanthemper to discover why he's been doing all the bad things with these refugees. He unfortunately managed to get away in the end, but you were able to steal some of his documents, which had some very valuable information in it. Just a quick summary of that. It is a list of names who he was going to send to the Poison Poseidon so that the cultists there could hunt these people down and capture them. The next one was a discussion with his brother Thirstwell about providing information to the bathhouse that you cleared out recently from the cultists. Next one was about some sort of strange instrument that a puzzle box, I should be more specific, a puzzle box from El Terrell. They don't know what it is, but they're trying to figure out what it is. And then finally, it's a letter from Emmerich's other brother, Mortlock, kind of just saying, hey, we got everything under control at the bathhouse. The party was speaking to Captain Zaj to find out what to do next, and he kind of suggested that you go ahead and confront Thalmara Vanthemper, the mother of the three Vanthemper brothers. And he was going to provide you a blueprint of their villa, which is in the upper city. It was also suggested that you go at night. That's up to you if you decide to, but that was Captain Zaj's suggestion.
Dun, dun, dun.
Exactly.
What time of day is it now? It's in the middle of the morning, isn't it?
Yeah, about that time. You guys were waiting in the Little Lantern for quite a while for Emmerich to show up, and that was in the early morning. So it's about, I'd say about 10 or 11 right now.
Hey everyone, a quick aside from these notes, shouldn't we, these names that we got of the people who are being targeted by the Poison Poseidon, shouldn't we maybe pass these names to Captain Zaj, as well as the puzzle box? Maybe we should be trying to hunt that down and use that as leverage against Thirstwell. It seems like she'll want it back. Sorry, not Thirstwell, but whoever the mother, whatever her name is.
Thalmara.
Thank you, Thalmara.
Well, in my recap and also in that note that I gave you, it does say he has it. Thirstwell has it already, so you know where to look.
Yeah, so we should maybe go to Thirstwell, try to get this puzzle box from him. before we speak with Thalmora?
I'm down for that.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, Takari's fine with that.
One thing I should note about that plan is it was Mortlock who told you that Thirstwell spends most of his time in the villa, and Emmerich also mentioned that his mother also spends most of her time in the villa. So you could do, two birds with one stone there.
So we go to the villa and we look for Thirstwell first to get the puzzle box, and then
It will be deep in their territory if we do that, but I guess we don't really have a choice.
We could try to go incognito with our robes that we collected, maybe. As the cultist.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. We should also like kind of suit up before we get in there. Get things. More armor, weapons, potions, if we can.
Are we going shopping?
Shopping
Sounds
montage.
Like it. Sounds like it.
Shopping
I can dig it.
montage? We need some awesome 80s music.
I was gonna say we need like some jams.
We need a
Some
convertible.
like Tears for Fears.
A convertible, yes, we definitely need a convertible. I'll be wearing a leather fringed jacket, all in white. I'll have very cool Wayfair glasses.
Nigel will be wearing exactly the same thing.
Perfect, twinsies.
Ruin is liking this trip less and less.
Rhea turns to, remember Rhea, she's the human paladin of the Order of the Companion. She turns to Belgara and says, Belgara, may I speak with you for a moment?
Of course, Rhea.
She takes Belgara off to the side and she says, well, I am thankful that you would invite me to accompany the party in searching for the truth. I must admit that what happened there at Low Lantern was not in my interests. I am searching for High Seer Thavius Krieg, and I missed my opportunity to question Avanthapur about his whereabouts. Instead, Amric escaped and he questioned the High Seer's loyalty to Elturel without evidence. You must understand, I am trying to save Elturel, and I think only Thavius Krieg can help. He saved Elturel once. He could do it again.
Are you telling me that you plan to leave us?
By all means, no. I know that the Avanthapurs were last seen with Krieg, but I was unable to question them personally about it.
I see. Well, it seems as though our journey is taking us to the doorstep of the Vanthampurs, and if you come with us and you help, then we will allow you your opportunity to question those that you wish. I cannot say that there won't be bloodshed along the way. I mean, sometimes things have to be dealt with in such a manner. But you'll be given your opportunity if you come along.
Thank you. I just wanted to make my intentions clear.
Yes, of course, Rhea. I appreciate that. I believe we're on similar sides.
Oh, there you are.
Ergol's feeling a little bit more confident about doing this mission. Because paladins are cool.
Okay, so she ends the conversation there and rejoins the group.
So what should we do first to get ready?
Yes, well, some of you stated you wish to go shopping. Do you know what you'd like? Or we should go?
Yeah, Duro, where's the closest shop?
Anywhere and everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, Ruin spent most of his life in the city. He is no help to you in this endeavor at all.
Sorry, I'm choking on some salt for my pretzel.
Oh God.
Some big salt.
Well, I think you fucking should choke on some salt and some pretzel for mentioning pretzel when I don't have any.
Wow.
Wow.
Savage.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Just saying.
Ergol kind of pinches the chain armor underneath his cloth. It looks at Belgara and says, "I recommend this highly." So you could take a few more hits if it comes to it. Hopefully it doesn't.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for reminding me, darling. And she touches herself and casts mage armor and doubles down on that for the day.
Good call.
Okay, what specifically did you guys want to buy? If anything at all.
Nigel's gonna buy another thing of ball bearings, another bag of 1,000 for 1 gold.
Okay.
Takari, what about you?
No, she's good. Takari, does a once over on herself and she gives a firm nod and says, "I'm fine. I have everything I need," and pats her quiver.
Ruin needs nothing.
If I were to buy like some chainmail, A, could I wear it? B, would that benefit my AC and how much?
I believe it's +2 to AC. It's medium armor, I think. Yeah. So it's up to your proficiency, I believe. Chain shirt.
So if you don't have proficiency in it, in the armor, which sorcerers do not have,
I don't.
any check, save, or attacks roll that involves strength or dex, or you have disadvantage on that, and you can't cast spells.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Well, never mind that.
Well, thanks for the suggestion, Aragoth. I will take that into consideration if I decide I'd like to be completely useless to the party.
Should have been a cleric.
Do you have any armor proficiency at all? Light armor?
No, I don't.
No? Okay.
Nope. I just wear pretty dresses and riddle people's minds with pain.
Let's get you a dress!
I have a beautiful dress.
Yeah, what more does a girl need?
Jesus.
Okay.
I know your kind of girl doesn't wear dresses, but
She wears leather armor indeed.
yeah, we haven't seen her in a while.
Maybe we should go stop over at Elf Song.
Maybe you guys could finally smooch.
I'm gonna make this happen. Come hell or high water.
One day.
Oh no.
One day there will be a smooch.
Something I forgot to mention when you were speaking with Captain Zodge, he would give you the blueprints for the villa. It would take him a few hours, but you can go back later to pick it up. But if you guys want to go back to Elf Song, sure.
No, we have no business there. We need to go. We need to do real shit.
Okay. Can Nigel wants to buy a pony?
Phone?
Okay, Nigel can buy a pony.
Nigel's tired of walking around. He's going to buy a pony with a saddle.
That one really threw me through a loop. That one didn't. That was so off guard.
Yep, Nigel's buying a pony with an exotic saddle worth 60 gold points.
Okay, ponies cost 30 gold.
Nigel's been
Saddles.
researching his pony costs, apparently.
Should be 90 gold total.
Okay. What kind of saddle?
An exotic saddle.
Okay, yeah, 90 gold. Yep.
And some saddlebags. So that should work over.
So Nigel heads over to the stable near. There's a stable next near Basilisk Gate. He heads over there, speaks with the stable master and buys himself a pony.
Nigel looks quite content on top of his new mount. He asks the party, "What should I name her?"
Dinner.
Zakari might have a suggestion.
Glue.
Glue
Oh
is
my
actually a fantastic name. I think that might, in fact, be a family name.
Glue
Elmer.
it is. Elmer Glue. I like it. And so Nigel names his pony Elmer Glue.
Oh man.
You're all awful.
What'd you expect from us?
Okay, so now that Nigel has his pony, what is your next move?
Did we all get a rest before? We got a short. No, I don't know. I don't know how we are on spell slots.
You should all be at full health. I don't remember. I think Amric only attacked once, and he only attacked Nigel and missed all 3 attacks, I think. No, he attacked Ergoth, and he missed all 3 attacks. But I don't know about spell slots.
I'm down to 1 slot.
Well, you could, long rest until night and then head out then if you wanted to.
Yeah, that might be a decision.
I'm sorry, what are we waiting for?
We were deciding what to do until, we're heading out to the villa.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, we should rest until nightfall.
Sounds good. Do we want to go to Elf Song so our buddy can see his girlfriend?
I think that might be best.
Oh, Erica.
Eh. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we should definitely do that. Nigel's got to make a few dollars selling his bootleg booze outside of the tavern.
Okay, that's reason enough. Start walking that way.
Don't pretend like you don't want to see your girlfriend now. Come on.
Eh.
We all know you
Go ahead.
missed her.
I'll move you guys over to Elf Song. I also made a new token, if you didn't notice.
It looks amazing.
I played around with GIMP, and this is what I came up with.
Oh, Gimp's not too bad.
What I was using before.
I'm no longer on the bottom.
I was using Paint before, which does not work as well.
Buddy. Ouch. Yeah. I was using GIMP in between my old Adobe finally shitting the bed and then buying the Adobe Suite. And I found it pretty decent. Are we taking a long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
So, with long rests, let me move you guys over here. You don't necessarily have to sleep during that time. It's just a period of low activity.
I am going to have a glass of wine at the bar.
I'm gonna start using the arrows to move my character so that you track what I'm doing.
Aragoth, would you like a drink? I'm buying.
Sure.
She orders him a wine, too. She doesn't ask what he wants. She just orders him a wine.
The bartender says, that'll be 1 silver.
Oh, Duro, Nigel will be set up outside selling booze, using his very regal-looking pony, as well as like kind of I don't know, spruce up his shop outside a little bit.
Oh,
Is that your drawl? Your pony?
Yes.
free pony pets for every mug of ale.
You
Yeah,
could
hopefully
have
that'll
bought a
go.
cart too.
I should have bought a cart. I'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
It's a sad pony production.
Unless the party decides otherwise, we'll just skip ahead a little bit.
Ergal's weirded out by his wine. It tastes like foot.
Stop sticking your feet in it then.
Yeah, weirdo. It's not how you stir it. You don't stir wine. You just drink it.
Ergal just chugs it.
Oh boy.
Maybe that'll impress your lady friend.
Maybe try not to get drunk before we're supposed to be sneaking around the Vanthampur villa.
Isn't this how you're supposed to drink wine?
No.
Oh. It seemed chuggable.
Ah, darling, you sip wine. It is a sipping drink. It's meant for enjoying. This isn't beer. This isn't a contest. We're just enjoying a drink.
Very impressive bird. Duro, how much money do I make outside?
You make 8 silver and 4 copper.
Nice.
About halfway through your rest, a young man comes to the door. He's carrying a stack of papers. The barkeep says, "Ah, the newspaper is here."
I'd like one of those, sir. How much?
be 1 silver, ma'am.
She pays him and opens up the paper and begins to peruse it.
I have shared you the note. It is called newspaper.
Oh, I see it. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, alright. Belgara, like, is gonna move and gather everybody together. Maybe we should go upstairs to our fancy meeting room.
Okay. Stop.
Stop moving!
So I can drag you guys. Okay. You're over there. Would you like me to share it with you or with everyone?
Yeah, if you want to read it, go ahead.
Oh, you could read it. I just want to know if you are sharing it so everyone can see it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and share with everyone. I don't know how to do that. Yeah.
Everyone has it in their journal now, but Belgara, you could read it if you wish.
Well, my illustrious companions, it seems as though we've made the front page of the newspaper. And she kind of like sets the newspaper in front of her. Would you like me to read it for you, friends?
Nigel nods.
Well, it says the Vantham son escapes kidnapping by refugee sympathizers. I believe that's us. Thalmara promises investigation. So good to know they're looking for us now. On the 23rd Flame Rule of 1495, Amaranth Vanthampur, son of Council of 4-member Thalmara, escaped kidnapping by who he says were refugee sympathizers. He says, "It was dreadful. I was on my way to my business in Low Lantern, where a group of thugs waited for me to arrive. They kept asking me questions about refugees. I didn't entirely understand what they were after. That's when he says he was tied up, gagged, and forced to wear a mask. Oh, I do remember that. It was quite pleasant. They were trying to disguise me as a drunk to slip out of the tavern. Thankfully, I managed to escape and call for the guards. But he says by the time the guards had arrived, the group had made a run for it. In response to the kidnapping, Thalmara Vanthampur promises swift action. We, as the Council of 4, promise to crack down on refugee violence that has not only intensified since their arrival. Anyone caught knowing assisting these fugitives can expect the full force of the law. While crime has increased in recent weeks, the Flaming Fist says it's nothing to worry about. Once we process the influx of refugees from Elturel, we will once again be able to focus on ensuring the safety of Baldur's Gate citizens. Until then, we ask that citizens stay armed while traveling at night. The Flaming Fist asks that if anyone knows of the whereabouts of the sympathizers, that it be reported immediately." And she just kind of like tosses it into the middle of the
can
table.
I have 2 seconds? I just got a huge raid.
Of course.
Should we be disguising ourselves nowadays? It seems like. Well, is there a description of us in the newspaper?
I think we were disguised then, weren't we?
We were. The only one not disguised was Takari, but I believe we're fine. They didn't really have any kind of details to share about us now, did they? It's just a bunch of sniveling from Amaric.
Nigel nods in agreement. Yes, we were disguised. No need to panic then. It's quite an interesting article.
I wonder if walking into the villa as cultists is a good disguise, or if it would get us in trouble.
We wouldn't imagine they'd have any cultists roaming about the villa. It may garner them some suspicions, I would think. It may be smarter for us to just try and sneak in, honestly.
I have no interest in sullying myself further with one of their robes.
Perhaps I could pitch them on a business venture with my. He pulls out his decanter of endless pouring. Perhaps they're interested in a business opportunity. Could buy a wagon and make a pitch inside of their villa to Vantha herself. She doesn't know what I look like yet. And everyone could sneak in undercover in the wagon.
This could be a good idea, though I think they might be on a little bit more high alert than usual. I imagine by now Emeric's told his mother all about what we were asking him, and that we probably seem maybe a little too eager to speak about her. I mean, it's worth a shot if you think we could do it. Some of us are a little less sneaky than others, I'm afraid.
Well, as long as we get to loan with her in the wagon, everyone can spring out of the wagon, and we'll have her surrounded right then and there.
If you thought Emmerich was difficult, I'm pretty sure his mother is going to be more difficult.
Yes, I can't imagine her being too easy to deal with. I also can't imagine her answering her own door, honestly, knowing how well off the Vanthampurs are in the city. He did say that she's been hiding away a bit more than usual and keeps herself well protected. I'm sure she knows there's people out there looking for her. She has to know that someone's onto her trail by now. Hello, Loretta.
Wonder if there's someone we can ask that would know about her patterns, or if she's just always in her villa, never leaves.
Well, he did say she leaves sometimes, for shopping and the like, though I'm sure it's very infrequent, and I'm sure it becomes more and more infrequent as her, I don't know, as the danger compounds for her. She does have her hands in some very risky business.
I also doubt they'll let us in their villa with our weapons.
Oh, yes, so we certainly wouldn't be able to bring our weapons.
Takari clutches her bow and looks to the rest of the group and says, I'm not willing to give up my weapons.
Oh no, darling, we're not willing to give anyone's weapons up.
Oh, good. I got nervous for a minute, and she reaches down and pats Reginald a few times.
That thing is a weapon for sure.
He's definitely a weapon.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we need to get into the villa, and we need to get close to, what's his name with the puzzle box? I'll have to look at the note again.
First of all, Nigel, you weren't here when I told you, but or told everyone else. I gave you a summary of each person. It's called NPC What You Know. So if you want to take a look at that, give you some info.
Oh, thank you. Yes. So Thirstwell's the one who has the puzzle box. So is it possible we could get into the villa under false pretenses and make our way until we find Thirstwell, sneaking around, deal with him, and then make our way to Thalmara? Is this possible?
Under what false pretenses would you propose?
Wait, does the Flaming Fist work for the Vanthempers? Do you think we can go in as like a investigation team on Amric's kidnapping or attempted kidnapping?
Roll a history check. Okay, well, luckily you know enough about the city that Thalmara definitely has her own private guard, and because because the Flaming Fist is under what's his name?
Dodge?
Yes, Saj, but I forget his other name. But the leader of Flaming Fist
Oh,
is.
there you are.
Should remember that.
Grand Duke?
Yeah, because the Flaming Fist works for him, she might not be as receptive of Flaming Fist coming around.
Oh, there you are.
Erigoth, as you may recall, I do know the secret sigil of the cultists that have been working for these Vanthempers. We could, while not wearing the robes, feign to be some cultists as we look to make our way inside of the villa, and then we could be insinuate that we're operating as agents, as the cultist agents, and say that we've got some information for Thirstwell. We
Oh, there you
do
are.
have the names of the people that they're hunting, and we could say that we've located these individuals and they're being detained. So we could make our way in saying that we're providing an update for Thirstwell.
I like that idea. If Belgara is supposed to join us, I think she might have to be disguised just to make sure.
Yes, we should all be disguised again.
Yeah.
Belgara? Nigel looks around and asks, what does Belgara think about this plan?
So, we're going to go in pretending to look for ourselves.
Not for ourselves, but pretending to be cultists, saying that we have located some of the names of the people that were on the list. The cultists were looking for a list of people. We have that list of names that we picked up from Amaret's notes. And we could say that we've located a select few of these individuals. We could name them to give legitimacy to our lies, and then make our way to Thirstwell from there.
This is brilliant. I mean, I think it sounds like a good idea.
I have one worry.
What is that?
The fact that we know these names on the list of papers that Emmerich had. Are we sure that other people would know this as well?
I'm sure that these names would have been shared with the agents so they could locate these people, i.e. us.
I mean,
we could lie our way through it.
It's probably the
sure
goodest plan we have thus far, honestly.
Yeah. That's like pretty much. I mean, my plan was to locate an imp, to locate Thirstwell, to locate Thalmara. We'll just follow the breadcrumbs of Thalmara. Hopefully eat the breadcrumbs along the way.
I think we have our in with the note that we have from Emmerich already.
Yeah, at least for the guards in front, outside. Maybe the inner circle might be more suspicious than the outer circle.
Nigel shows everyone that the hand signal of the cultist that he played earlier when they were in the tannery.
Yep.
Nigel says this is the hand sigil. We can use this as a secret symbol to get around.
Brilliant.
I think that's our best plan.
I do as well. You're quite a clever little gnome.
Well, you have to be in my line of work.
And then our backup plan is ruin.
Should be the primary plan.
We keep the primary plan. See, here's what we do. We keep the primary plan as the backup plan. So if we have to use a backup plan, it's the best plan.
If the plan involving me is necessary, people will die.
That's the primary plan.
I like it.
Kari's very confused by the exchange between Aragoth and Ruin and kind of like scratches the back of her head.
Where's the crab?
He's here.
Yeah, he's there. He's doesn't need to be
Yeah.
there. Rhea pipes up after hearing this. She says, "We must not forget about Davius Krieg. We must find him."
Oh, we will, darling. Don't worry. He's very important to our quest, I believe.
Nigel says, well, if there's anyone knows where Thaddeus Krieg is located, it would be the higher ups amongst the Vanthempers. We certainly will ask them once we have our knives at their throats.
Yes, I believe Thalmara is the key to all of our answers.
You only know that he was taken in by guards, right? Asking Rhea.
Pardon?
You only know that he was taken in by guards?
Yes, that is the rumor. He was escorted by 4 guards dressed in Vanthemper garb.
So how can we pose as cultists while also asking around for Krieg?
We'll wait to ask around for Krieg until we get to what's their names again? Thalmara and the other one.
Thirstwell.
Thirstwell, yes. We will ask them directly once we've got them cornered.
Yeah, that simplifies the plan. If we just get the information straight from them. Okay.
Yes, one step at a time.
What time of day do you want to do this?
Dusk.
Agreed. Dusk.
Yeah. I feel like they wouldn't want a bunch of cultists showing up in the middle of the fucking day at the villa. It would look really fishy.
Kari agrees with that.
If it's decided, then we can skip ahead.
I'm good with that. Oh, I guess on the way, Nigel's gonna buy a wagon for his pony, for Elmer.
A little wagon.
Oh yeah, he's gonna hitch up a wagon to his pony.
Are there any cool potions we can pick up somewhere?
Local shops will only sell minor healing potions.
I'm just gonna buy a couple of minor healing potions. Actually, that's a good idea.
Okay. Those are 50 gold each.
Nigel buys one.
I'll buy 2.
Does anybody else need a healing potion?
Takari has one.
Ruin is looking at you with the most disdain for you he has ever had.
Oh my god, he hates me.
Again.
Belgara
Takari-
openly ignores him. She does not even look in his direction. She fucking knows better. She can feel the daggers of his eyes stabbing through her soul right now.
Takari looks up at Ruin and meekly says, Ruin, have you considered that Belgara just cares about your well-being?
Ruin looks back at you and says, you seem to care for that bird a great deal, yet you replaced it at the first opportunity. When will you replace us? And then he turns away.
Oh,
Takari rears back and would have none of this. She stomps her foot once and looks up at Ruin and says, how dare you? The bird was a friend, but he was meant to be wild. But how can I call you a friend if you speak with such disdain for me?
Indeed.
Takari kind of huffs and shoves past him, knocking him with her shoulder, though she does not expect it to do much.
So, Duro, do we are we able to like get our spells ready during long rests? Is that when we could do that?
Yes, if you are a class that does like selecting spells, you can do that at the end of a long rest.
Okay. How do I remove a spell on roll 20? I'm trying to like scoot something off to the side.
Good question. I don't know. I don't ever play a player, so
Do a spell and roll 20.
I know how
You
to
go
add them,
to-
but I'm trying to get rid of one from a slot so I can switch it up.
Oh, no idea. Sorry.
From a
Yeah,
slot?
my cleric
What are you
spells are
talking
different
about?
too.
So I think with rangers, I think I might have misunderstood what you're saying. So like with like wizards, I think I was thinking of you'd like choose the spells for that day. But I think with rangers, you are stuck with that spell until you level up.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, cool.
Nigel's going to use this downtime also to disguise everyone again who is willing to be disguised.
Takari will accept a disguise.
We should all probably change into our cultist robes as we get closer to the villa, I would assume.
Oh, sorry, Belgara. I think we're going to not be openly cultisty. We're going to be subtly cultisty. They
probably
don't. They
much
probably
smarter. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't advertise that they're like, hey, cultist center here in the villa, but they are like definitely in cahoots. So
Please don't make me look like a clown again.
Please
Okay.
actually
Feels like Katy
disguise me
Perry.
this time.
no promises.
Ruin will take a disguise as well against his better judgment.
All right, who's first?
Oh, go
Takari.
on then.
Takari jumps up and goes, me, I want to go first. I want to be beautiful.
Oh god.
All right, Takari first. Here we go.
Fantastic.
Oh no.
Belgara just kind of like purses her lips and goes, "You look lovely, darling."
I hope she looks like Ruin.
Tell me, Nigel. Tell me what is Takari's disguise.
Takari, I disguise you as Takari 2.0.
Takari flips her hair and like kind of does a little dance. He goes, "I look great."
I'm sorry, I couldn't improve upon perfection.
I know.
Oh boy, kiss ass.
Who's
So
next?
the way I
Aragorn steps
personally,
back when he sees it happen.
the way I see disguise kit working is, you put on a normal disguise. It's just how does everyone else react to it if they were to investigate like what you look like, I guess. So I would think, Takari has a normal disguise on, but it's up to the NPCs to decide if they can see it or not.
If they can see through the disguise and recognize, hey, this is Takari. I know Takari, but the guards don't know Takari. Not really.
Not necessarily know that it's her, but know that it is not who she presents herself as.
Like it's clear that she's wearing like it's like the disguise with the nose and the glasses and the mustache. Like obviously that's a disguise.
The Groucho Marx. Yeah. Okay. Who's next?
Do Ruin next.
Oh.
Bam.
So just to clarify again, it's just like if you could just walk around like that, no one would necessarily mind it, but if they were to look to see if you are wearing a disguise, then they would definitely see it. Or not, depending on your role.
What did you disguise him as, though? That's the most important question. What's he wearing?
Okay. Let's see. Ruin, you have on a.
Oh, there you
You look
are.
like Freddie Mercury. I put a like big old mustache on you.
Perfect. I think that's perfect for Ruin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's next?
Go on, then.
Aragorn's hiding from Nigel.
All right. Belgara's turn. Belgara, who would you like to look like? And I guess you could say like, for our sakes, like whatever celebrity.
Belgara touches the lock of silver at her hair and says, "This is probably my most distinguishing feature. It's probably something you should get rid of. Otherwise, I don't care. Just don't make me look foolish."
So Nigel begins mixing up his makeup concoctions and runs it through that streak of that white lock. And the rest of it, I guess, looks pretty good.
She
Look like
looks at herself in a mirror and says, "I would say this is some of your finest work. Thank you, Nigel."
Nigel looks pleased. He looks around for Ergoth. Can't find him.
All right. Yeah, here you go. He sits down, kind of like a little bit tense about what Nigel's going to make him look like.
All right, Ergoth. We're gonna go for Hugh Jackman, and we did it.
Where are my claws?
Oh my god.
All right.
Aragorn just disappears and just Hugh Jackman is now playing as Aragorn.
All right, I'm ready.
Wow.
Excellent.
And Nigel's gonna disguise himself now. It's Tyrion Lannister. All right, looking good. Totally.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Just drew a line on your nose for the scar.
But as Duro said, the important thing is that we like have a disguise on, and if they don't look too closely, we'll be fine.
What about Rhea?
Oh right, Rhea. Duro
yes, I
Rhea.
was about to chime in. I would certainly like a disguise. I'm Although not necessarily known by them, maybe they would nonetheless recognize me.
Okay. I'll try to make you look as close as I understand Thaddeus Creek to look like. Your hero. Perfect.
Oh no.
You need to work on the disguise kid there.
Apparently, I'm just getting bad rolls. 2 rolls of 1.
All right, everyone should be disguised now.
More or less.
You may proceed with your operation if you want. You can go get the blueprints from Captain Zodge as well.
Yeah, we're getting blueprints and we're getting potions. And then,
And
that's
a
fine.
wagon.
And
A wagon as well.
Anybody
Some
else?
busy bees.
Belgara offers to front the gold on the wagon from the collected gold of the party that she has.
I put the
Belgara, why? This is for my pony Elmer. Why would you front the money for my pony?
Well, I believe it's something that is benefiting all of us and probably will benefit us down the line as well. So, I mean, I have collected enough treasure on our behalf that I have a substantial little amount of gold that I feel should only be fed back into the party.
Thank you. Nigel says.
I do not consider myself a greedy woman. I don't really have much use for gold, honestly.
Okay. Excellent. And he takes Belgara to the side and says, if you want like 10% of the cut of my alcohol business, you're welcome to it.
She gives him a gracious nod and says, how about you just give me your word that if we need gold for something, you'll help out from time to time.
Nigel winks, says, "Aye."
Wonderful. Thank you, Nigel. Truly.
And I'm getting two of the potions. I'm paying for those.
Yeah, how much was the cart, Duro?
Card is 35 gold.
Okay.
Yes, 35 gold.
Oh god, I had to do math for a minute. That was terrible.
Oh, there you are.
And then after our procurements, we rest before dawn.
I think we're doing this at dusk, right? So we're not
I
resting
mean,
before
dust.
dawn.
That's what I meant to say. Same thing. Same light, right? Except one gets darker and the other one gets lighter.
Pretty much. Tomato, potato.
The darker one.
Tomato, potato.
Okay, so you go out and buy your things at dusk, I assume. Or you could do it now, I don't care. But you have it now. And you head out to Captain Zodge next, I assume?
To get the blueprints.
Yeah.
I'm down with that if everyone else is.
Oh yes, I know how much we love Captain Zodge.
Senor Hook.
After doing a little shopping, the party arrives at Basilisk Gate, where, of course, Captain Zodge never leaves for any reason, ever. He's still there.
Yeah, about that. Is he okay?
He just lives there. Like how we live at Elf Song.
Okay.
Okay,
he
but we
eat?
have a drinking problem. What's his excuse?
No, you've never seen him eat for sure, or sleep.
Is Captain Hook a vampire?
He's an automaton.
He's a cyclops, obviously.
Curious.
You approach Captain Zodge.
Does he even recognize us?
I think it's safe to say he's going to recognize one of us.
Yeah, just one of us.
Does he even have depth perception?
Oh,
Zing.
Were you talking about him?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, it was. I rolled right after, or right before you guys said that. So I was like, did you guys see my roll, or are you just talking about something else? Because I can do hidden rolls.
Oh.
Ooh, sneaky boy.
He-
See how it
that's
is.
he's cheating.
That's
Mind
how I
games.
knew,
Cheating.
That's how I knew Amric was gonna get out last time. So I rolled to myself.
Mind games.
He talks to you guys. He says, "We just had the documents arrive just a short few minutes ago. I have good news and unfortunately bad news. Good news is that we were able to get the layout of the Vandenberg Villa. Bad news is that although we are aware of a basement, the documents have been lost or destroyed. There is no destruction warrant, which convinced me it was done purposefully."
well, having any kind of blueprint is more than I could expect.
Okay, I shared it with everyone in your journal. It's called Villa Blueprint.
These are beautiful.
It's the default map that they give you in the book. Just removed all the lines and stuff and all the.
They're great.
chunky-
You did a great design.
Yeah,
You're
it's
an
awesome.
artist.
Yeah, I definitely did that myself.
Handcrafted, in fact.
Ergoth is studying them very intently.
So the staircase in the middle is the one that goes up, and then the staircase on the right is the one that goes down. You cannot decipher the note.
Strokes his chin and says, Our quarry will likely be on the second floor. Maybe we should start there. We could climb in through the window. I have a grappling hook.
Roduro, question: are there looking glasses in this campaign?
There are, in fact, spyglasses, but they are 1,000 gold.
Ooh.
That is
Bit out of our
I'm not
budget.
even making that up. That is how much it is in the book.
I know what I'm saving up for if I don't die.
Gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Here we go.
Yeah, the old-fashioned way. And then he looks at Reginald.
Reginald kind of like moves up and down, almost as he's doing a little crab dance.
Nigel says we could toss the crab in the window. Yes.
Takari glares at Nigel. No, you will not be tossing Reginald in anywhere. He stays
Nigel
with
shrugs.
me.
Takari, my mentor was a druid, and he told me of abilities, or she told me of abilities of being able to see through beast eyes. Is that something you could do?
Takari shakes her head no. She cannot.
Maybe one day.
Takari isn't sure if she wants to see what Reginald has seen in his life.
Ergoth rolls up the maps and puts it in his pouch. And just kind of stands ready for the next move.
Nigel says, my estimation is that we get in on the ground floor, and then under our false pretenses, as mentioned earlier, perhaps we could, from there, sneak around behind the building and climb in through one of these windows into the other rooms. Or do we want to play subterfuge all the way through and get to our targets? What say all of you?
There seems to be a break on the east wall, Duro. Is that intentional?
Oh, sorry. There was something there, but I removed it, but I didn't close it. The wall. So the wall is there. I just didn't add it there. I knew it was there. I was hoping you guys wouldn't mention it, because then I have to explain it.
Oops.
I think we should stick with the original plan, and then, I think, sorry, it's metagaming, I guess, outside of, that. Maybe we could work our way to the back and, I don't know, climb up to the second floor.
Just so you know, just so you know that the northwestern building is a stable.
Oh, okay, so I can park my pony in there?
Yeah, you could if you wanted to, sure.
Sweet.
I do kind of want to scope around before we do the infiltration, just to see what we're working with, like on the outer walls and the inner walls.
Nigel could be your guy for that. I could climb over the
sure.
wall
Yeah,
and sneak around.
I think a lot of us can just scope out the outer wall, and then you can scope out the inner wall. And then once we get information for that, we'll have to make our way in. That's where it's going to get difficult.
Well, what say everyone?
Takari nods.
Sure. That's fine.
I'm not the rogue of the bunch, so I'll trust whatever you have to say, Nigel.
Let's do it.
Can Belgara use shields, or...?
She is defenseless.
I know.
She's so squishy.
I'm even right now.
Don't worry, I got my mage armor. I'm doing great, guys. Don't worry. I'm not the one who dies every fucking episode either.
See, but I'm
To be fair,
used to it.
she's right.
I, in
For
fact,
being
don't
tanky-
ever remember dying.
Yeah, for being a tanky ranger character, you're not very tanky.
Yeah.
No, he's not tanky. He's like a sinewy, quick, dexterous ranger.
Yeah, but you'd think that he would at least be a little tanky considering his race.
A little bit. Well, that's actually part of his backstory. You hear about it at some point.
All right, before they head over to the villa, I guess Nigel's gonna stable his pony here. There's no point in bringing the pony to the area of operations.
Oh, no pony? Okay.
No Elmer glue. Sorry.
How receptive is Elmer Glue to smooches on the head? You think?
Well, Nigel's been trying to warm up to the pony. Seems like a very friendly pony so far.
Okay,
Probably very receptive.
Takari leans over and smooches the pony on his little pony head.
I think Duro would have to roll for you have to roll for animal handling.
To do what?
for the smooch. Yeah, there you go.
No, I think she's more than capable. Her background supports it.
Yeah.
She's well versed in the art of kissing crabs.
Yeah, I actually think she could handle a pony. Pony can't even pinch you. It could bite, but
Bro, ponies bite.
But you know what I mean. She knows her way around a pony, and in a smooching of the headway. Just to be clear.
Let's be honest. Fuck ponies and their bites.
Yeah, you don't do well with the horses.
Honestly, they're assholes.
Yeah, I hate ponies. They're the fucking worst.
I guess glue might be in Elmer's future.
I'm gonna pat the pony and then walk on out.
The mental image I had of that was really funny. I just need you to know.
A half-orc patting a pony.
Yeah, just like happily like trotting away. Just like a very wholesome moment of pony smooch head and head pats.
Okay, so the party sets off, I believe, to the villa. Right?
Yep.
We're done? Okay. The party arrives at the gate to the upper villa. Where you see a guard, standing guard, of course. Belgara, let's see, Belgara, Ruin, and Ergoth know. Maybe I should have mentioned this before. That the upper city essentially closes at dusk. And anyone who is not among the nobility, their guard, or assigned to watch the upper city are not permitted to enter.
Do our badges let us through?
Well, you've never had the badges before to try it, have you?
Yeah, I think we can't use them here though, because then the guards will know that we're with a fist.
And Ergoth is missing his because he gave it away.
Yep.
Oh,
Oopsies.
Okay. I think we should flash our badges and say Bruin is with us. These
mean,
guards are
Ergoth?
standing so far away from the Vanthenfer villa that we can assume that they're not with them.
These are just, I guess, general guards, not part of the Flaming Fist. They're part of the upper nobility guard.
I would assume that they're guards for the Vanthempers.
No, these are ones that are just assigned to defend the upper city, not necessarily the Vanthempers themselves. But they are included in that defense.
Okay.
Well, we should ask if we're here on time. It's dusk at this point, right? Are we like just in time to get in? Like curfew, basically?
Yes, but of course, you're not allowed to stay in there past dusk.
Oh.
Since I didn't mention that before, I'll let you guys. No, I'll give you bone, but you have to try to get your way in.
We should
Because, you wouldn't
start.
have been in there after dusk anyways.
How many guards are there?
There is just one guard.
Just one guard at the gate?
Yes.
And is it open? Like we can walk through it? Or is it like a door? What does it look like to us?
Right now it's a door. They had just closed it.
All right. I am going to approach the guard. And I bet you know what I'm gonna do, Duro. I'm gonna cast Charm Person on him.
Okay, let's see. Let me pull up the guard.
Wow, what the fuck? Why are these guards so wise?
It's happening again.
He says, "You there, what are you doing?"
Should have bought some sleeping arrows or something.
Leave the gate at once.
Should we try another gate, maybe?
Belgar, I think it's time to flash our badges. Let's just say we're part of the Flaming Fist and we have business that we have to attend to.
All right.
Ruin, I was going to whisper it to you, but I'm just going to tell you right now. Like, I'm going to cast a minor illusion if it comes to you to flash your badge. I'm
Oh,
going to
there
cast
you
my
are.
illusion that you have a badge.
I have a badge.
It was Ergoth who didn't have badge.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Aragoth. Oh, my bad. Aragoth,
Ru-
yes.
Ruin doesn't give a shit away.
All right, sounds good.
Belgar, I guess the talking's up to you. And for
Yeah, that's
deception.
true.
Oh no. Belgara approaches and flashes her Flaming Fist badge and says, I'm sorry, we have official business in Upper City. May we pass?
I don't care who you are. And he pulls out his whistle and begins to blow.
Oh shit. Belgara turns around and says, well, it's time to go, friends.
I don't know if anybody's going to argue with that. Takari marches along with
Yep.
Belgara.
Let's go. Time to go.
As Ruin turns around, he mutters
agree.
to Nigel, is it time for plan B?
No, I think it's just time to do this later.
Damn it.
How tall are the walls surrounding Upper City?
Honestly, guys, I think let's just try this in the afternoon tomorrow.
They are 40 feet tall.
Ooh, ha ha ha, okay.
They can't have short walls that wouldn't defend anything.
What's Takari's climbing ability? Wait, doesn't Nigel have a grappling hook?
Nigel does have a grappling hook, but everyone would have to succeed an athletics check climbing a rope over a 40-foot wall. It's pointlessly difficult with the fact that we could just try it tomorrow in the middle of the afternoon.
Takari she sighs and kind of agrees with Nigel, although she considered asking if Ruin would just yeet everybody over the wall. However, she is not speaking to Ruin at this moment.
Uh-oh.
Nigel's vote is just to I'll just suggest everyone, maybe we should just sleep at a different tavern tonight and take in the sights of the city, enjoy ourselves for one more night, and try this again in the morning tomorrow.
Ergel's just brainstorming. There's a lot of other entrances, but I guess the same thing might happen. Unless you want to try to charm another guard, but then he might know that he's charmed. And then,
They'll always know when they're charmed, darling.
yeah.
It just depends on how soon they'll know when they're charmed.
Okay, Nigel says, perhaps I could scout the wall and see if there's a weak point. Maybe somewhere we could climb down through a sewer, or...
I'd say, all right, let's do this. I think it's better if we do enter the city when it's open, but I would like to be able to scout the wall as well. I don't want to waste our time while we're here. Like we made it all this way. I kind of want to make something of it. So maybe we can do that. We can kind of just like browse the wall, kind of like walk around the city, see if we find any openings. Just part of like the whole like scoping out the area plan.
Agreed, Aragoth. I will take the north and you take the south.
Should we, Bergara?
Yeah, I'd say it's a good idea. We don't have many.
Although technically, at this point, I'm pretty sure we'd move twice as fast if you're all with me.
Okay, so I will have everyone who is looking for an ultra way in roll a investigation check.
Very will help.
Yeah, Belgara will help as well.
Burp.
Bro, it's third time I rolled a 1 tonight.
Oh, buddy. Nice.
Jeez.
Someone rolled well.
Thank God.
Okay. Now I want Belgara to roll a history check.
Oh God.
Okay.
Belgar, do you have inspiration? Just checking.
No, I don't believe so.
Thanks.
So the inspirations are for combat related things.
I thought it was for saving throws.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a
yeah.
skill check.
Alright.
No matter. It doesn't really matter to begin with if she actually. I'll have you roll it with advantage because you are from this place. You're from Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'll just roll one more time then.
Yeah, that'll work.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wasted my one good roll for an investigation check. You're welcome, everyone.
The party searches around for quite a while, maybe about an hour, looking for an alternate way through the wall. When Belgara happens upon a sewer opening, it looks like it would lead underneath the wall.
Duro, I'm assuming that the water in the sewer is flowing. I have a reason for asking, I promise.
It is flowing water.
Is there any way that I could do a survival check to see if it's flowing in a certain direction that would lead us closer to the Vanthampur villa?
Sure, why not? Go ahead and roll your survival.
He just like falls over and dies. Just kidding.
We're
I don't roll this.
You know what's going to happen to us tonight with these rolls? We're going to fucking get mugged ourselves and lose all our shit.
We're going to mug ourselves. We're going to steal from ourselves.
We're gonna not recognize each other because we failed our perception checks on our disguise
Oh
skins.
my god, it's
Yeah,
so
And then we're gonna
bad.
fight each other.
God, hot dice for Duro, but God.
Always for Duro, never for us.
Mind games.
What can I say?
Stop stealing all our good rolls, Zero.
Sorry. 1 second. We're doing a little change of plans of what I had prepared. I have everything prepared already, but I'm just changing a little bit.
Oops.
Because I was expecting you guys to go through the gate, but now you're not.
So were we.
Yep.
Yeah, we were also.
So we were all on the same page, Duro. We just are terrible.
Oh God.
Look out, hell, here we come.
Party enters the sewer.
Oh, hold on a
Does that
minute. I
appear to be
wasn't. I wanted
cleaned
to
in
have
quite a
a.
while.
I wanted to have a conversation with the party before we entered the sewer.
Sorry, go ahead.
Guys, do we want to go down there? We don't know where the sewer goes exactly, and it seems like we can accomplish the same thing. Either, well, tomorrow we could simply walk through the gate if we wait a few hours. It's so time sensitive. We need to go through the gate, climb back up through, and we have no idea how long it'll take us to get through the sewers to climb back up, where it will put us into the upper city, and then from there we have to engage the Vanthampur villa
Oh,
and
hi,
lie our
everybody.
way through it covered in shit.
Just don't fall in the water.
I think this is a bad idea. I will follow you.
Oh, there
but-
you are.
I think we should wait till tomorrow, but I will follow you, Belgara. He gives her like a salute, I guess.
I think we gotta take it slow because we're not like we're lacking on abilities and resources as it is. I really want to fight something though.
Oh, I agree. But I don't want to let that cloud my judgment as far as like what my character would advise or do.
Hikari looks anxious to get moving, but she looks to Belgara before doing anything.
Sorry, I got a raid. I was responding to people. Belgara looks to the group and says, well, I honestly would rather not roam around filthy, disgusting sewers yet again. Who knows what we're going to find down there. Though I worry that I've tried to charm a guard at the gate this evening and they may be a bit privy to us. I'm sure someone new will be on shift tomorrow afternoon, as the same guard can't be expected to roll a shift over and over and over again. So, I mean, it's really... Where do we feel our success will be?
Success is in sleeping in a random tavern tonight and trying again in the early hours of the morning when the gates are reopened.
Ruin agrees unless we feel like there's some kind of absolute need to rush it to get it done. If there's no time constraint, he doesn't see the need to hurry.
I agree with Nigel, honestly. Really, she just, like, has no interest in getting filthy in the sewers again, because that just disgusts her.
Smelling like crap would be a dead giveaway anyway. They'll know we snuck through the sewers.
The only way that the sewers would make any sense is if anyone knew where they were going in the sewers, and we could just pop up within the villa itself, but unfortunately, I don't know much about the sewers. I haven't spent much time down there. Do any of you potentially know much about the sewers under the city?
Nope.
Takari thinks that Reginald might, but he's a crab and he can't say anything because he's a crab.
I'll have Ruin and Ergos roll a history check.
I only roll good when I prove myself wrong.
Ruin, do you want to roll too? Seeing as how you are from Baldur's Gate.
And a quick question for Takari. If you were to send Reginald in and then he comes back, are you able to talk to him? Like, can you speak with him?
I can't speak with him, can I, Duro?
No, you can't
No.
speak to him, but he knows. He will listen to your commands, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
but there's not really like a way to communicate with him. If he could tell us info.
Unless he, like, dies on the way.
Yeah.
Basically. Oh, that means we can't go that way. Ergos just walks ahead and starts looking for a dagger.
I will do some really quick research. 1 second. Okay, never mind. My idea of suggesting Belgara use telepathic speech on Reginald would not work because he needs to also be able to speak.
Yeah, I
You should
can't.
just
I
get
can't
crab
speak crab.
sounds. Yeah.
I'm not a crab whisperer.
Okay. And in any case, Ergoth knows that these sewers go everywhere underneath the upper city, and he knows this because of prior knowledge that he might have had during his previous employment. That these sewers go anywhere, or it could go anywhere underneath the upper city, and may end up near or underneath somewhere near the villa.
It's a good improvisation plan, but I guess we already have a plan in place, so sewer doesn't make much sense anymore.
Okay.
Did you share your knowledge with us?
Yeah, I'll say that I did, but maybe that's a way out instead of in, if the shit hits the boot, literally.
Literally. Yes, I'd say it's good knowledge to keep under our hats.
I wonder what we can do in the meantime. I'd rather wait for dawn.
Find somewhere to rest, I suppose. There has to be an inn nearby.
You could go back to the inn where you spoke to that refugee.
Yeah, I'd like to. He's had experience with occultists, right?
No, the woman whose name was on the note found in
Oh, okay, the only safe.
the poison Poseidon. It's just a random tavern. It's not actually on the map. We'll say it's here.
Okay.
Takari would like to, while they're there, Takari would like to get her own room. How much would that be?
Oh, wow. You're welcome to sleep under my bed, darling.
Takari looks up to Belgar like softly and says, "No, I think it's best if I am alone tonight. Thank you, though."
The rooms are 2 silver each.
All right, Takari's gonna go ahead and get a room then.
Belgara gets a room. Do I have a bath again?
Sure, why not? You can have a bath.
Yeah! I get a room and I take a bath. You said till 2 silver?
Yes.
You know what? Takari is gonna take a bath
What?
willingly,
What?
and
What's
she will
happening right now?
look to Belgara, almost as if she's a little bit heartbroken, and say, "Will you show me how to bathe properly?"
Oh, darling, I've been waiting for this moment for what feels like an eternity. I would be honored. Come, let's go, child. Come on.
Is Nigel around this?
I hope
Guys,
not.
Don't wash off the makeup.
Takari will do her best not to do that.
I mean, you could try again and give her a better disguise.
I could. Sure.
I'm definitely keeping my disguise on now.
But Takari follows along Belgara,
Ruin
close
hollers
at her
out.
heel.
Ruin hollers out when he sees you doing that and saying that. He says, "Wait." And he walks right up to you. And he looks down into your eyes and he says, "I have no practice of dealing with people. They annoy me. However, you annoy me less. I apologize for my actions. Do not bathe. It is beneath you." And then he
Sorry.
looks over and gives Belgara a dirty look.
Belgara is ignoring him. She's not looking at him. She's not giving that the time of day.
I'm imagining her like grabbing Takari as soon as possible and just like ushering her to the bath. Like,
Oh, it's exactly what I'm doing, yeah.
Takari looks up at Ruin and she sighs and says, "Nor do I. And I understand that at times that people can be difficult, and I understand that I can be difficult, Ruin. But I do accept your apology." And she looks back at Belgara as she's like being drugged away and is not quite sure how to deal with this situation because it seems that Belgara is very gung-ho at accepting her desire to take a bath, and she reaches out to Ruin for help.
What?
Oh, Ruin will totally grab Takari. And then Ruin will say to Belgara, "Belgara, I have a question."
Belgara stops and sighs and releases Takari, but does not turn around. And she says, "Yes, go on with it then."
A while back, you and I had an agreement. The next time you were near the ocean, you would throw coinage to my patron in worship. We were at the wharf, on the boat. Did you do this?
My apologies. I have forgotten amongst the chaos of the day. But, as promised, I will do so, and I will go do so now, being that we are so close to the water.
Leave Takari be, and your debt is settled.
She turns around and looks Ruin in the eyes and says, "A promise is a promise, and I intend to fulfill the things that I say I shall. So I will leave and I will go throw coin in the water to your god. But I would like to have you know that I did not ask to bathe Takari this evening. Takari asked for me to show her to bathe. So, do with that what you will. But I am going to go carry out my word." And she turns and she walks out the door towards the water.
Ruin turns to Takari and says, "There, problem solved."
Argoff looks at Ruin and Takari and is just like, why don't you guys get a tub together? And walks away.
Takari's feeling extremely small in this moment and isn't really sure of what words could be said. As she starts to open her mouth, she hears Aragoth's remark, blushes an extremely bright red, and looks at Aragoth wide-eyed and in shock, perhaps, and runs to the closest room that she had paid for and closes the door.
That's fair.
Aragoth's gonna toss a coin into the ocean for Ruin.
Takari is not entirely sure how to deal with that statement, Aragoth.
Belgara is gonna toss a gold into the ocean. And then when she returns, she's gonna, like, go straight to her room and not speak to anyone and go enjoy a bath and a glass of wine. She's had it with about half the party right now.
Beautiful.
That's what you get for taking the mom role.
Mind games! Mind games! Bones, who's playing mind games now? I would like to know. Mind games!
Takari is going through something, apparently.
Ruin's emo's rubbing off on Takari, I'm worried.
My work is just beginning.
Listen, I could have made a very lewd joke, and I want to be praised for not doing that right now. I'm waiting for the praise.
No one's
I know
praising
you're
you. No one's fucking praising you, you mind game playing bitch. I'm going to drown you in a bathtub one day. I hope you know this. This is your fate.
Takari is doing what Takari would do. Takari was upset and thought that a bath would be the right answer, but she received her apology.
Right, whatever. Whatever.
I think Ruin's just into her BO.
Why are you shipping this so hard?
Smells
Ruin
like
is
daddy issues in here.
Yeah, Ruin is not going to go into that room, but he will, however, sit in the door, against the door, and just rest there.
I'm renting a room. I'm just gonna lay back, ponder. We're gonna try to talk to that lady that we weren't warned before eventually. I don't know if we're doing that tonight or tomorrow.
For what reason?
I don't know. I heard it mentioned. I'm not sure what the reason was.
Oh, I was just saying that, like before, there was a tavern near where she was staying, which is where you guys are now. Okay, so the party takes another long rest, this time sleeping, I suppose.
Yep, might as well.
And it is morning time.
Anybody have any rituals they can do? No.
No, but when Takari emerges from her room, it more than likely steps over Ruin from sitting there. She does slip a little stick figure drawing of Belgara and Takari holding hands under Belgara's door with a big smiley
Belgara's
face.
already up. She's at the bar drinking coffee. She's always
well, then
the
she
first
goes-
up.
She's still gonna slip it under the door, and when she notices that Belgara's drinking coffee, she like hangs her head and moseys over and looks up at Belgara and says, "I'm sorry."
Belgara says nothing and takes a sip of her coffee.
Takari sighs and says, "Well, I try to apologize. and just finds a seat to sit and ruminate.
Nigel was up early for once and is sitting at a table, I guess by himself. Sees Takari and Belgara acting strangely across the room. He says, "What the hell is that about?" And just kind of sits there sipping his coffee by himself.
Ergol's gonna sit right down next to Takari. I'll say that he grabbed the coffee for what, 2 silver?
Yes, two copper actually.
2 copper, yeah. He's just gonna sit there and look at Takari and like sip his coffee, looking at her, and just say, "I don't get it."
What do you not get, Aragorn? She says.
You and Ruin.
Takari sighs. She can feel her face burning again, and lets her head fall to the table to hide away for the moment. She does not get it either.
Belgara chimes up from her coffee, but she's not looking at them. She's just like looking ahead, sipping her coffee, and says, well, I guess he's as good of a father figure as any.
Takari groans.
Wow.
And slips underneath of the table like she is melting to the floor.
Aragol's just watching her like cringe, and he's just gonna say as he's walking away, sipping his coffee, "Just watch out for Edgy Boy."
Ruin will come downstairs and get some breakfast and just ignore everything.
Takari's going to remain underneath the table until we're all ready to go, because she could not face Belgara nor Ruin at this point.
Well, we're starting out on a great foot this morning, everybody. Jesus
Nowhere to go
Christ.
but up. Yep, nowhere to go but up.
Basically.
So everyone's drinking at the bar, and Nigel's just kind of by himself at another table. Pretty sad.
Well, you chose to sit alone.
He did. He did.
You can't be having a pity party for choices you made. Jeez Louise.
Ergol's gonna sit next to Nigel. Are you like having a coffee or something? Are you eating breakfast?
Oh, hi, Ergo. Oh,
Hey,
yeah, how's it
what's going
going? Hey, yeah. I'm just coffee and some Duro. What's the specialty here for breakfast?
I swear to God, if you say crab cakes.
No, this is a different tavern. It is
Chicken wings.
For breakfast?
a steamed bird.
Oh no.
Wow. For breakfast?
Nigel kind of pokes at it with his forks. It's they call it a steamed bird.
Looks familiar.
Yes, it's something else. Well, are you ready to head out?
Yeah, but well, one thing I'll add a game. What's the square mileage of Baldur's Gate?
That is a good question. I do not know. I'll find out.
Maybe we should ask the rest of the party members if they're ready to head out.
Aragoth would like to try something.
Would you like to try, Aragoth?
Something I've been studying in my notes. I don't know if it'll work. He's gonna step outside by the door and kind of just like sit down, like half Indian style, and close his eyes. And he's gonna try detect portal.
Not just gonna follow Aragoth outside and like mimic him like physically what he's doing, but obviously not accomplish anything.
Okay, so Ergoth detects. Let me see. Let me find the actual definition of what you're doing.
I'll type it in.
I know you can see portals within a mile. I just don't remember.
I can read it for you.
specifics.
Once per short rest, as an action, you detect the distance and direction of the closest planar portal within 1 mile of you.
Okay. Ergoth does detect a portal to the west of him.
To the west, so like I close my eyes and I can feel like a pull in my vision towards that area, and then as I look towards the area, I kind of see like my vision spiral in the dark, and it looks like it's in that direction. I can't. I think I can tell how far away it is, but
You know the distance. It is. Let me see. It is about squarely on the villa.
oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. um, yeah. Well, so I do that, and I'm kind of like surprised by myself and also by the where it's coming from, and I'm gonna go ahead and let Nigel know.
Oh, well, we should make our way over there then. What do you say?
Well, that's what we're doing anyway. I didn't expect it to be there. I was just trying to test out a new ability. Not
No, it's
ability, but
quite
I've read some notes about some things from my mentor.
it's quite interesting. A cult interested in the return of these gods of death and destruction would have a portal just open and their place of operations. We should definitely shut this shit down.
Yeah, I agree.
So I guess they head back in with urgent business back to the tavern.
Ergoth walks in, but he's looking kind of pale.
Nigel kind of like elbows Erica up to the tavern to where Belgara and everyone else are to kind of spread the news, I guess. Give us the update.
He takes a deep breath and he looks at Belgara and he says, "So I've tried this thing that I learned. Um, I'm pretty sure there's a portal near the villa. I didn't think it would actually work, but just practicing something I learned in my notes." And he takes out the book that he's been carrying around for a while. It's just a bunch of notes that some of them are really old. The book is really old. And yeah, he says, "I tried to detect a portal in the city just for the heck of it, see if I could, and it seems that there is one here in the upper city to the west."
Portal? What does this mean?
Nigel kind of chimes in and says, I think it means some bad shit.
I'm afraid so. Is there anything else you can discern about this portal outside of its location?
Just direction where it is. I'm not sure if I can tell where it leads or anything like that. But portals are never a good thing unless they're helping you escape.
I'm afraid this must have something to do with Elturel.
Maybe.
Well, are we ready to venture into the upper city?
Well, now that the gate's open, I venture a guess of yes. Let's do it.
Ergoth is
And
way
we're going to be able
more
to walk
tentative now.
just right inside?
Assuming so. Jiro, is there any reason that we should be aware of that we would not be able to walk into the upcity at this point?
So, Bruin, Ergoth, and Belgara know that the only other stipulation is a 5 copper gate fee. So anyone passing through the gate has to pay 5 copper to get
There's
into
only
our
the
store.
one gate.
No, there's multiple gates. So here, 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 and here.
I suggest that perhaps we go to the next gate down from the gate that we tried last evening, just in case that guard, for some reason, is still there.
Yeah.
Probably
idea.
for the best.
Wouldn't hurt.
So when we get to the guard, I'd like to pay for our entrance. But how much? 100 copper is 1 silver, right?
100 copper is 1 gold.
Yeah, it's 10 each.
Oh, 10. Okay.
Golds
So
are
I'm gonna-
dollars, copper is pennies, and silver is dimes, basically.
Right. I thought it was 100. Okay. So I want to pay for our entrance, but I also want to ask the guard, has he seen anything interesting, or is there any news about the city? And
Oh,
I'm
there
willing
you
to
are.
offer a gold for our entrance.
He says, "What do I look like to you, a tour guide?"
Okay, and I pocket the gold and just give him the copper for us to enter.
All right, you have Reyes with you as well, so that'll be 3 silver. Okay, the party makes their way through the upper city to the Emperor Villa. I was trying to get a good spot where it didn't cover the words, but it didn't work.
I just like to imagine that we're doing like a Scooby Doo like run montage during that.
Ruh-roh.
Reggie?
Say Crypto's the best rice. They're Shaggy.
Scooby?
Well, saying Shaggy as Scooby.
Okay, I need to make some quick adjustments because I was not expecting you guys to arrive during the day. I need to light everything up. Okay, I think I've lit everything up. When I pull you guys over, just let me know if you don't see everything. Okay, so you arrive at the villa. I just have you guys there. You can move around, inspect everything, I guess, from a distance first, if you wish. For approaching the guards, I'm just putting you there, so you can be there.
Can't see anything.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'm a liar.
You need to move all the way to the left.
Yeah, I'm a liar and a cheat, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, Nigel's gonna start just walking the perimeter of the walls.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna let Belgar know. I'm gonna break away from their group real quick because I walk stealth at normal speed.
I can't see
And,
anything. It's very dark for me.
Me neither. I'm just gonna just
Okay,
scoop
sorry.
around.
So I just have you as like no vision at all, and then I change it. Actually, you should have vision.
It's
Can
just
you
a
go
big
to the
black
left?
square.
Left and way down.
Yeah, no, I can't see anything.
Okay, she definitely cannot see.
Oh, I lost my vision too.
Same.
I didn't do anything.
Has everyone tried zooming all the way out?
I moved and it worked.
If you zoom all the way out,
now I
on
can
that
see.
map.
Now
Oh,
I
yeah.
can see.
Moving worked. Sure. Good idea.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what happened there.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't see
Okay,
anything.
I'm still working on yours. I need.
Thank you. Why is it always me, Duro? Do you hate me?
I don't know.
I thought we
Alright,
were
I'll just
friends.
I'll just give you your own light source.
I also am gonna go ahead and touch myself and cast my mage armor and use my sorcery point to extend the duration.
Okay, now you can see.
Oh,
Jeez.
there you are.
Yeah, Dura, I was gonna ask if I could roll for stealth to go into stealth.
I almost crit.
Okay, but I thought you guys were going to try to persuade yourselves to go in.
Yes, we
Whatever.
should do that.
I'd rather walk around the villa and see what's what, and then we can make our way in. Scope out all the exits and stuff.
Okay, if you guys are wanting to scope it out first, you may.
Duro, I mean, is there any reason to assume that like us like walking around these walls would cause suspicion? Because like under normal circumstances, I don't think that this would be like a suspicious act, or Nigel does not think that it would be so.
As long as you sing, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious while you're doing it, then you're probably not going to be suspicious and everything's fine, don't worry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna
No,
suspiciously whistle.
you should be fine to walk around without anyone questioning you.
Yeah, Takari's just looking for bugs. Or that's what she'll tell anybody who tries to stop her.
Ergolf puts his back against the wall and tries to walk around like a solid snake. Just kidding. No, he doesn't. He's just enjoying the trees.
Duro, Nigel is going to sneak at this point, though. If he gets back to the back of the compound.
Okay, go ahead.
It's going to peek through the window here.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so what you see is a elderly man tending to his horses. On the other side, you see a fireplace, a stack of boxes in the corner. It just looks like a run-of-the-mill stable here. There's a forge. Actually, it's not. It's a forge, not a fireplace.
Okay, so stable in the back. Got it.
Yeah, it's like a blacksmith area, so you can make horseshoes.
Okay, let me take a look at the blueprints again.
Okay, so is Ruin, Belgara, or Takari doing anything?
I'm hanging out with Belgara.
Takari's gonna wander.
Why are you hanging out with me? You don't even like me.
Oh yeah, Takari's collecting bugs.
Because you stealth about as well as I do. So I figure, what the hell?
Yeah, Duro, why would you expect if they're outside and there's grass and trees that Takari would be doing anything but looking and collecting bugs?
Y'all, I think we should be trying to get into this compound from the side that I'm at with the stable, so the back side of the villa.
I'm gonna attempt to stealth. Heavy on the attempt.
Watch you roll a nat 20.
If I wasted a nat 20 on a stealth, I'd be pissed.
Right?
Pissed.
Oh, I know. Is there anything particular about the guards that stands out to Takari?
They appear to be regular guards. They are obviously a Vanthapur guards. They have their insignia on their armor.
Okay, but nothing spooky, ooky, or
No, just,
cultisty.
they look like normal people.
Right.
How are your bugs doing?
They're fine. I found at least one roly-poly. Those are the best bugs. Everybody knows
They're
that.
the cutest.
Okay, do you guys want to take Nigel's suggestion about starting at the north rather than the south?
Yeah, I'm moving.
Yeah.
I'm moving up there.
Sure.
Okay, I'll just grab you guys.
Thanks.
Whee!
Don't want to give you line of sight that you can't see, though. Because I don't know you guys can see when I'm moving around. Okay, you approach the guard.
Time to pretend we're cultists, right? So Nigel will walk up with, I guess, Belgara on his flank, holding up his sigil of the cultist. Hand signal.
Yeah, it's a hand signal. The right, you make a fist with your right hand into a 90-degree angle, bending at the elbow, of course. The guard does not say a word to you, just opens the door.
Sweet.
That was nice and easy.
Well, there we go.
Belgara, as she walks through, just kind of like looks a little bit more smug than usual. Her chin's a little bit higher.
So as you arrive inside the building or the compound, you do see patrols of guards in groups of 3 walking around the perimeter of the building. They do end up in different spots, but because you guys are in here willingly, I won't move them around. But do note that they are moving around.
Noted. Okay, so as everyone should know, that if we go into the center here, let's see. So the center, there's a doorway immediately that'll lead us to the staircase going up into the second floor. There doesn't seem to be any other point of interest from the blueprints. Maybe there seems to be maybe like a main parlor of sorts, or like a living room straight ahead into the building, and then to the towards the right there's a double door to the right that might be of interest.
Just so you're aware, this is an entrance. This is a porch area here. You
Oh, it's a landing.
Yeah, you can go over this, but there's a door entrance right here.
I would like to look for a sewer exit.
Okay. Where would you like to look?
I'm just gonna kind of circle around, and what I do, I guess I gotta roll perception or investigation. My perception is higher.
It would be investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
So while he's doing that, Nigel's going to flag down one of the guards and ask, where is, wait, gosh, what are their names? Thirstwell and Thelmara.
The guard responds. Thirstwell's in his room upstairs. Amara, she's down in her office.
Nigel says, thank you, carry on. In a commanding voice.
Ergoth looks around, but he does not seem to find any obvious signs of a sewer entrance.
Can I walk up to one of the guards and be like, I have to take a piss. Can you point me towards the closest grate?
Gross.
I'm gonna ask this guard right here. Hey guard, is there a grate or a sewer that I can take a piss in?
The guard looks at you with a questionable face. He doesn't know how to respond to that.
I really gotta go, and I don't want to bother the other person. I don't want to use the bathroom, like soil it. They seem fancy.
What kind of pisses are you taking?
Orc pisses.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah,
God.
no.
There's plenty of trees around here. We won't make any noise.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just go this tree over here. Thanks. Damn it.
Does he even piss? I have to know now.
You
I guess
better
it
shake
depends.
one out.
Right? A couple of drops.
Everybody knows now. Everybody knows.
Ergoth
Right?
just stands by it and goes, psh,
I'm just
with
sitting
his
by this
mouth.
tree. Yeah, I'm sitting by this tree and just going. Wait, I'm going.
Are you sure you want Reginald nearby if you got things out for taking a piss?
Yeah, it kind of looks
Uh-oh.
like a little green worm.
Oh no.
And Reginald, I don't know what Reginald eats these days, but Sakari sure as hell hasn't fed him.
Worms are believable.
Oof.
Okay,
Little
real
green
quick.
ones.
So, Nigel's going to be giving that information from the guard over to Belgara, saying that, was it Thelmara was upstairs, right, Duro? And the other person was in his office?
Thirstwell's upstairs in his room, and Thalmara is down in her office.
Down in her office. Okay, so Thirstwell's upstairs. So he passes that to Belgara, says we need to go upstairs and get to Thirstwell.
You currently have the blueprints, right? Nigel?
Nigel does have the blueprints, yes.
Okay, so Belgara is going to establish a telepathic link with you. And say to him, do we want to go for Thirstwell first to try to acquire the box? Or should we go straight to the head of the snake and attempt to cut it off?
We should go to Thirstwell first, get the box and get leverage, and then go to the snake.
Do you worry that we'll be discovered and we'll lose our chance to speak with Thalmara?
This is the game that we play.
I will trust your insight on this, and I will follow your lead. You have the blueprints, after all.
All right, Nigel will lead the way then. So acting natural till he gets to the door. Nigel turns the doorknob to see if it's unlocked. Should be.
It is unlocked.
He looks in.
And of course, you see two. Oh, let me. Yeah, you guys can just walk in. Okay. As the party enters, perched atop the statues in the hallway, three devilish red creatures with wings and scorpion tails fade into view. The nearest one to the stairs speaks aloud. Ah, we know these ones. They're the wood elf, the one master told us to watch for. What shall we do with them?
Oh,
Another
shit.
says, I would very much like to rip their souls out. The first one again responds, Yes, that would be excellent, but shall we play with them first? Hear them scream?
Forgot to ask the Kari to wait outside.
Uh-oh!
Nigel says, is there some type of game you would like to play other than games of violence? Maybe a riddle?
Your souls are worth less than a riddle.
I see.
Let's see if we can take these guys down quietly.
Well, Zakari readies her bow.
If I could stop rolling like dog shit.
Are
that'd
you
be fun.
fucking kidding me? Oh man, I just love wasting a fucking crit on a goddamn initiative roll.
It's okay, rolls always reset after every roll. Probability doesn't stack.
Okay, it is Melgar's turn first.
All right. I'm going to hit blue with give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna actually hit blue and red with my firebolt. I'm gonna use one of my sorcery points to make it a twinned spell.
Okay.
Fuck my life. What a waste.
Okay. It is Blue's turn next. It will fly over and use its stinger to hit Ergoth.
That just hits.
Okay. I forgot to add Rhea. I always forget about Rhea's here. Okay.
Rhea.
She's going last anyways. It is Ruin's turn.
Ruin is going to cast Bless on himself, Dakari, and Belgara. That gives you a 1d4 on attacks and saving throws.
Nice.
And then he's moving to here. And that'll be his turn.
There it goes.
Okay, can I do 2 weapon attack or two different enemies? Hold on, let me read this real quick.
Yes, you can alternate or choose who you attack with different weapons.
Okay, well, I didn't want to use this right out the gate, but I'm going to have to because I'm surrounded. I'm going to do Zephyr Strike. So I'm going to give advantage on my sickle attack. An attack blue.
Okay. Make your attack. Oh, he needs to. Yeah, go ahead and make your attack.
Oh, damn it. Oh, that gives me advantage. Sorry, I was supposed to roll twice. With the
Oh, yeah, you're going to hit either way, but roll advantage just because you might get
Okay.
a crit.
Well,
Okay.
well then,
You hit either way.
okay. So I'm going to do that on blue. And you know what? I'm going to attack blue again because I think we should whittle out the dudes first. So I'll swing again with my dagger in my offhand.
You used your Zephyr Strike. You used your bonus action on the Zephyr Strike.
Oh, right, it's a bonus action. Okay, so instead I'm going to use my movement.
Yeah.
And I don't provoke opportunity attack, so I'm going to maneuver myself.
2-weapon fighting doesn't get good until you have 2-weapon fighting feat. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but just saying.
Maneuver myself right there.
Okay, where'd you move? Oh, all the way over there. Okay, well you would move through 3.
I don't have opportunity attack.
Oh, right, you had missed Zephyr Strike. Okay,
Yep.
it is Nigel's turn.
Okay. Najima is here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 feet. It's in 5 feet of an enemy. So Naja's going to roll his attack. Let's see here. With his rapier.
Okay, you are going to hit.
Nice.
That'll hit. It also will do sneak attack damage. He is within 5 feet of an enemy, so let's roll that.
You don't need to roll, you're just going to kill it. You stab
Excellent.
it straight through.
Nigel looks quite pleased as he stabs what appears to be a demon through its heart.
Technically, it's a devil, but either way.
Either way.
Okay, it is red. It will move up and attack Ruin. With its stinger.
I forgot. Sorry, Duro. I'm blue. I'm supposed to roll an extra D8 force for the Zephyr Strike.
True. Okay, go ahead and roll that. Except you might have changed things. All right.
Whoa.
Nice.
He
You
exploded.
actually exploded that imp.
Gross.
It is Takari's turn.
Do I have advantage against them?
Why would you have advantage? Favorite enemy?
Yeah, my favorite enemy is fiends.
Yes, you would have advantage.
All right, Takari's gonna move here, and she's going to go with her dagger. Nice. And then I can roll my 1d4, right, with the bless?
Well, that's for your attack, not for damage.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well then Reginald's gonna move over here, and he's gonna do what Reginald always does.
Get in my way.
He is not in your way. He did great.
He did do great.
He just grabbed that imp out of the air and gave it a good squeeze.
If we could all speak crab, I would imagine Reginald would be saying, "Leave my mom alone."
Just popping imps like pimples.
Yeah.
Rhea moves over to Ergoth on her turn, and she says, "Here, I will tend to you." And she uses lay on hands to restore. How much health do you need?
What's my max? 25. 6 will be my max.
Okay, for 6.
Cool. Thank you, Rhea.
But you do hear from above the stairs someone yell out, "What's going on down there?"
Okay, so now it's time for Nigel to roll his what do you call it? Minor illusion, right? You'll play minor illusion. What voice does he know that he would know? Probably either Vamric or who's the one that they released earlier, or who escaped their clutches? Homeboy that escaped us. Emmerich, or was it the homeboy that escaped us in the last episode?
Oh, that was Amric. The one that was in the sewer was Mortlock.
Ergoth is going to point to Takari and say, "Do your table thing."
So Nigel plays his minor illusion, says in Amric's like voice apparently, and says, "Oh, just stumbled down the stairs, silly me. I'm coming right up." And kind of like looks at everyone else in the party and starts heading up the stairs.
I'm gonna be the last to walk up the stairs. But I'm gonna follow along.
So the stairs start here, actually, on this northern part. Okay, I will move all of you. Let me just get rid of these imps. Okay, I'm just gonna move all you to a group. I'll move you all at the same time.
Whee!
Hero's so strong he can carry us all at once.
I wouldn't be a DM if I couldn't.
I don't know how I feel about that remark.
Okay, you should see yourselves on the right side now.
Excellent. I'm a little bit confused on where to move next. We need to be making our way to what appears to be his room.
Well, you just also said that you were Amric and I'm coming right up. So if you're not Amric coming right up, then
Nigel will clearly say, "Oh, he's right behind us. He's coming. We're clearing the way." All right, so we make our way up the stairs. Looks like we loop around. There's a room to the west, 2 rooms to the west that we could check quickly. So as Nigel makes his way past these apparent guards here, he says, Vemrix, he's on his way. He's suffered an injury from our last battle. He's taking his time.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Aragorn's gonna look at Takari and tell her that they know what she looks like. I don't know what she can do to like hide herself.
And roll stealth.
Stealthing in plain view doesn't work.
Yeah, no.
It was worth a shot.
Hide under this table.
Is there anywhere for Takari to like duck into or hide or?
You could, if you want to, just stay down there. You don't have to come up.
Yeah, Takari's just gonna wait.
Okay, you can wait there. Okay, so looks like Nigel's leading the charge. What are you doing?
Step aside, guard. I've got to speak with, what's his name again? NPC, what you know? Thirstwell. I must speak with Thirstwell.
The guard doesn't say anything. He just points to the room down to the southwest. This one. The guard steps aside because you're obviously here already and no one has said anything, so you might as well be here.
Okay, Nigel will knock on the door.
You hear a voice through the door. Yes, yes. Come in.
Nigel opens it.
Wait, don't move. Okay, let me see here. The man says, "Oh, wait, who are you?"
Nigel says, Thirstwell, it's been a long time that I've desired to meet you. Forgive me, I'm a little bit starstruck. Your brother appointed me lieutenant in this order now. You don't know me. My name is Jonathan. I am here to report to you our latest progress. And so Nigel will think back to the note that he found that had some of the targets that they were looking for earlier. Some of the names saying that we've captured some of the individuals that you were looking for earlier. Let's see, one moment. Aneta D and Tur S.
Okay. So I want you to roll a persuasion check with advantage because you have evidence with you.
Well, that's with advantage.
Ergolf is screaming internally.
He says, Why are you bringing this here to me? Where's Amric?
Sir, I regret to inform this to you, but Emmerich was wounded in battle. He requested that I bring this to you, so he could recover in time.
All right, roll another persuasion with advantage because of your evidence with you.
Oh.
Mother is going to be so upset when she finds out that her beloved Emric has been injured. Well, I do thank you that you've brought this to me. Though we've lost the bathhouse, I'm confident that we can begin our operation again soon.
Forgive me, sire, but Emmerich said that something I don't know why, but he said that crucial to his plans right now is he needs the puzzle box from you. He asked if I could retrieve it for him and bring it to him while he's resting.
That's a strange request of him, but maybe he's found a way to open it.
I believe he said something of that nature. He seemed to stumble across some ancient text which gave some clue to its opening. It's so strange to me.
Any matter, I've locked it away in the desk next to the door. Here's the key. You go in there and grab it yourself.
Now I'm just going to roll an insight check on this. Perfect.
Oh no.
So Nigel will take that key right away and open the drawer.
You're trusting Solid hard anyway.
No hesitation.
Okay, Nigel opens the chest next to the door, pulls out whatever's inside.
You open the door and find a small 6-inch box composed of strange iron that you've never noticed before. That has carvings from bone enlaced in the iron. There is strange script you do not understand written around the box.
So Nigel turns to look at Thalman, or whatever his name is, and says, "My eyes are not worthy to look upon it, sir," and sticks it into his cloak. Says, "I will take this immediately to Emmerich." And heads out the door.
Ergold is gonna immediately just keep walking, leaving the villa. He wants to go outside. We've got a lot of information.
Are we going to Thalmara now?
That should be
Yes.
our next place, yeah. Tomorrow.
Is she downstairs?
From the information received from the guard, she is down in her office.
Correct.
Okay, as we're in this little cubby here, I asked Belgara, or I turned to Belgara and I asked her, should we kind of like figure out a plan before we get to her? This is going a little bit too well.
Yes, well, I believe we should just ride this wave and see where it
Yeah.
takes us.
Fly our way through the campaign, baby.
What does this puzzle box do?
Summon Cenobites, didn't you know?
Yeah, I knew that much.
Daddy Pinhead's gonna pop out and whip us all into submission.
I was waiting for so long for you to make that joke.
It's all I've ever wanted!
I know.
This is the real
puzzle
chicka
box
chicka
was
chicka chicka.
mentioned.
I simp for Pinhead, everybody knows it.
Who doesn't simp for Pinhead?
Bad people?
Obviously. People who are wrong?
All right, so you guys know that the stairs is to the west area. There's a door here.
Well, that would be the east area.
Yeah, sorry, east.
East? I
Thought you
thought
said
you
west.
said west.
All right, let's check the blueprints again. 1 second.
I really wish moments like these are that Takari wasn't a ranger and didn't have like natural explorer, so I could pretend that she was really bad at directions.
All right, so that room to the west will open a big room again. It might be the room where she's at. We have no way of knowing, honestly. So again, to the east, big room. There's 2 more doors to the west and a door to the southwest in that room. So 1, 2, 3 more options from this room that we'll be entering. Looks like maybe a fireplace of some sort to the north, as well as 2 windows.
I have a feeling she'd be by the fireplace. Did you want to do a sweep first to make sure there aren't any other dudes in the other rooms?
Yeah, it's actually a good idea. Nigel should do like a stealth into the room to see what's in there.
Okay.
So now just gonna put his ear to the door. Duro.
Okay. You hear the sound of the pots and pans clanking about.
Nigel turns to the party and says, "This is the kitchen. We've got to move through this room to get where we need to go."
Should we check the 2 bottom rooms first? Or do you just want to gun it? What do you think, Bagara?
We could check the bottom room.
Better safe than sorry. Strange if we had to walk through the kitchen twice.
Yeah.
Let's not worry about the kitchen. Let's go south and check out the 2 rooms to the south.
I'm following your lead.
Okay, which way are you going?
According to the blueprints, there's a room here to my east.
That room is kind of like a study, I suppose.
To my east.
To your east. That is the main entrance, I suppose you could call that.
Is there anything interesting in here in this study that I can look around for?
No, it has like regular books. There's nothing of interest in here.
One second, I accidentally exited out of the game.
All right, I'll just open that door for you, so you can see that it is the entranceway.
Okay, I'm back. I'm going to move into the room, but I'm going to stealth now.
Okay.
Let me open up my character sheet again just to do the stealth roll. One second.
All right, you are being very sneaky. Okay, so you're gonna open up this other door.
That would be correct. Hold on, let me check the blueprints one more time.
All right, so you crack open the door, and it appears to be maybe a room for where the guards can sleep or the rest. There's beds and tables and that kind of stuff.
Okay. And not just sees a guard through the window. Must be the roaming guards outside again.
Yep, it's the well, they're not standing there; they're just walking around.
And the upstairs looks like it leads back into the kitchen, or the door to the north looks like it goes right back into the kitchen. Huh. Okay.
Yep. So really nothing of interest except to go down the stairs.
And that would be what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down the stairs.
Okay, so the party enters the kitchen, where the chefs are too busy to take notice of you walking through, as they are too busy cooking up a delicious meal.
Is there any way that Takari could do like a sleight of hand to steal maybe like
Yes.
a tiny bite of bread?
Go ahead and do a sleight of hands.
Oops.
So you grab a loaf of bread. The chef nearby sees you do it. He kind of gives you a scowl, but he goes back to work.
Nice. Takari will tear off a bite and then put the rest back.
Okay.
Ergoth looks at Takari and he says, "Is there any way you can have the crab attach itself to your face so that we don't know nobody knows who you are?"
No, that's a weird request to make, Aragoth. Why
Like
would
a
you
face
request
hugger?
that?
Like, what's
Yeah.
going on here?
Duro, while that chef caught Takari stealing the food, can I pickpocket the chef?
Sure, go ahead.
This poor guy. For some weird elf girl's trying to take his food that he's making, now he's getting pickpocketed.
Okay, so you're able to reach into his pocket, and he's been carrying forest mushrooms.
Yummy.
Forest
Good for you.
mushrooms. Okay, yeah, great.
Are those the kind of mushrooms that make you see Jesus?
No, these are the ones that you cook with.
How unfortunate.
Because he's a chef.
Well, what? I mean, maybe he likes to
So?
experiment.
Yeah. Have you ever been in the kitchen at a restaurant before?
I was
These
gonna
are
say-
Meadows
Right.
Yeah, I
DJs.
was gonna say a lot of people back pocket might have something incriminating.
Right?
I was surprised he didn't pull out a handful of white powder. Cook's gotta cook, man. You gotta stay up to do it.
You can't make jokes like that while I'm like taking a drink.
You're welcome.
Died.
Where's the next door, Duro?
It is right here. That's the basement door.
Can I put my ear on this door as we move along?
Yes, you hear the sound of vegetables rustling.
Okay.
Vegetables wrestling, of course.
Not wrestling, rustling.
No, wrestling.
No.
Wrestling vegetables? What kind of charm is this?
That's it. Dura's gonna TPK us.
TPK is coming.
It's Veggie Tales in the other room.
Yeah. I just realized I have a
No.
freaking crab in the kitchen here. I really hope we don't have like a Little Mermaid situation.
No, we better go.
Okay, you enter the basement, and that is where we will stop for tonight.
Aw, shit.
Damn.
He's gonna
Don't forget
TPK
my
us
quiz.
next week, guys. Don't worry.
Oh, no.
No, we just gotta be.
Now, if you guys want to see what goes on in the basement, you'll have to come by next week.
So, okay, guys, we gotta be really nice to Duro for the entire week.
Yep, gotta be a lot of ass smooching.
Yep.
I'll even go into the settings and make sure I turn off the dice handicap.
God damn
knew
it.
Duro, you don't gotta do that. You don't.
Wait, so wait, I should add to my inventory the the Hellraiser cube.
So you can call it you can just call it a infernal cube.
Definitely a Hellraiser cube. Okay.
Infernal, you say?
I did say infernal, yes.
Hoo.
But I don't believe Nigel has shown it to anyone, so you guys don't know about it except for him.
He doesn't care
Well-
about us.
Yeah.
No, he's
We
using
all-
he's got that momentum going. It's cool. Aircraft to see him, his excitement, things are going well. He's just like following along.
It's okay. When Nigel gets nuked because he's the first player going into the basement, he'll just toss the cube back.
Oh no.
God.
Avenge me!
Come take me, Pinhead! Take me!
Take me away.
Take me away!
What's your pleasure?
What's your pleasure?
How much time do you got?
Uh,
Oh.
Zing.
wowies. The good old razzle dazzle.
The old 1-2 buckle my shoe.
Wow.
Wow.
That was forward.
Oh God! Don't make me slide underneath the table again.
I'm okay, guys. Thanks. I'm gonna go pour bleach into my ears now. See you later.
Right. It was great playing with you guys. I'm suddenly busy for the next very several Sundays.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye, Duro. Thank you, Duro. Thanks,
Always.
guys.
Thank you, Duro.
Yeah, good laughs tonight, everybody.
Yes.
Absolutely. What a great night.
Fucking weirdos.